Now we will discuss in detail about carbohydrates, about its types and its sources. Mainly carbohydrates are called energy giving foods, and these are compounds, means these are made up of one or more elements. These are made up of the compounds like carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. These three elements are involved in its formation, and these carbohydrates are main or cheap source of energy. These are cheapest source of energy, and mostly carbohydrates are found in that food which is obtained from the plants, because plants prepare their food by photosynthesis, and which food is prepared by the plants that contains carbohydrates. After that we will discuss about the types of carbohydrates, about its types. Mainly its three types are: first one is sugar, starch and cellulose. Sugar one is next divided into some parts: glucose, fructose and sucrose. And starch is present in rice, wheat, potatoes and maize, and cellulose is present in the roughage, means in the dietary fibers. And the formula of glucose, or if we talk about glucose, which is a type of carbohydrate, its formula is C6H12O6. C means 6 carbon, 12 hydrogen and 6 oxygen together make glucose. Same way, sugar formula is C12H22O11. Starch formula is C6H10O5 in bracket N. These are the glucose, sugar and starch. All these have only three elements: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, but their number is different. Next one is about sugar, and sugar are simple carbohydrates. These are having sweet taste and also soluble in water. And if we talk about its sources are glucose, cane sugar, milk, fruits, banana, apple, etc. And starch is opposite of sugar. Starch is a complex carbohydrate. If sugar is having sweet taste, starch is tasteless, odorless and white color, and starch is insoluble in water. We can make difference between sugar and starch. Sugar is having sweet taste, starch is tasteless. Sugar is a simple carbohydrate, starch is complex carbohydrate. Sugar is soluble in water. We can say we are dissolving milk in water, we are dissolving glucose in water, but starch is insoluble in water. For examples of example of starch or sources of starch are wheat, rice, maize, potatoes. These are not dissolving in water, these are insoluble in water. Next one is cellulose. Cellulose is also complex carbohydrate, and which is complex carbohydrate that is tasteless and having white color. Next is about digestion of carbohydrate, how the digestion of carbohydrates takes place. What happens? Firstly, starch and sugar will firstly get converted to glucose. Starch is a complex carbohydrate, so firstly it is converted to glucose, then glucose is absorbed by the blood and transported with the help of blood to various parts of the body. And when we we are taking oxygen during respiration process, Glucose will react with oxygen, and what will happen? Carbon dioxide, water, and energy will be released. And one question is more here: if we are taking glucose instead of starch, then we are getting instantly energy. Why? Because glucose is a simple carbohydrate, and it will directly enter the bloodstream and produce energy immediately. It will not take time. Next one is our activity. If we want to check the starch is present in our food, what we will do? We will take a test tube. In that test tube, we will put some small pieces of food and crush it with small quantity of water. Then we will boil it for some time and then cool. After that, we will add a drop of dilute iodine solution. If color will change to deep blue, it means food contains starch. If blue color will not appear, it means food does not contain starch. In the same way, we can check the presence of sugar in our food. Same way, we will take a test tube. In that test tube, we will put some food, and add water to it. And after that, we will add Benedict solution. For checking the starch, we were adding, for the test of starch, we were adding iodine solution. Iodine solution. And for checking of sugar, we are adding drops of Benedict solution. After the addition of Benedict solution, if the color of that is changed to red, it means food item is containing sugar. If no precipitate for red color is appearing, it means sugar is not present in that food item. Next one, energy giving food, is about fat. Fats are also energy giving food. Keep in mind that fats will release more energy than carbohydrates. More energy fats are releasing than carbohydrate. It means if we are taking 1 gram of carbohydrate and 1 gram of fat, fat will produce double amount of energy than the carbohydrates. So there are two sources of the fats. We can obtain fat from animals, and we can also take product of containing fat from the plants. From plants we are getting mustard oil and groundnut oil, and from animals we are obtaining butter or ghee. These fats or oils are greasy in nature, and that's why fat is considered as energy bank. Why? Because our body is storing excess energy in the form of fat, and this fat is used by body for producing energy when we require. Sometimes we are not taking food, but still we are doing work. Why? Because at that time excess energy which is stored in our body in the form of fat, that fat is releasing energy. But if excess amount of fat is being deposited in our body, what will happen? It will cause to obesity. When we are having more weight than our age, it will cause obesity. But it is helpful for us also. If there is fat deposited inside our body, it protect our organs from injury, and it also provide us insulation from cold. It is also necessary, but if we are taking too much quantity, it will be harmful for us. It will cause obesity. If we observe to some animals like whale, camel, polar bear, they are storing fat in their body for their use in the future. What happen during winter, during more cold, during winter season, they are sleeping for the months. At that time they are taking energy from the fat which is stored inside their body to meet their requirements. Next importance of fat is that it is giving taste to our food, like ghee, milk, butter. These things are providing taste in our food. Fats are also important for the absorption of these vitamins A, D, E and K. Means if fat is not stored inside our body, absorption of these 4 vitamins can't take place. We have divided the fats into 2 types. One is unsaturated and second one is saturated. As we have talked firstly that there are 2 sources of the fat, one is animal and second one is the plants. The fat which we are obtaining from the plants, that is unsaturated, and which we are taking from the animal product, that is saturated. Like oil, mustard oil, these things are unsaturated. These things are containing unsaturated fat. But butter, ghee, these are containing saturated fat because these are obtained from animals.